But just even it falling apart like that, you go.
Boy, that melts in your mouth.
All right, guys, Chance just pulled up, man. Literally, I came out, been cooking since, I've been cooking all day, every day. Let's go, man. We do quite a few versions of these things. And this isn't going to be a great brisket, but it's going to be a good brisket to play with. What that means is, simply put, you want that bouncy and buoyancy. Jesus. The one thing that I did wrong in this is I didn't coat it in duck fat. I ran out of duck fat, so let me show you something. Chance, grab that for me real quick. Just so I can show. Grab this one to open it. What is that? Must be over here somewhere. I got a lot of duck fat. I bought a mad duck fat. Point is, I actually got this. I bought like 4 things of it. This thing is still falling apart though. So, first thing that we're cutting. There we go. Jesus. There we go. Now this is going into a soup, people. Not a soup, but like I'm gonna make brisket tacos, and objectively put it in this jus that I've got over there boiling. But this is just like, you see that there? Well, you can grab it and it still does that. It's still pretty good, right, Changey?
Oh yeah, looks good.
Like this is what you want to see. So I said if I was gonna mess up anything today, it was gonna be this brisket. But
I mean, you're doing it in tacos, you're gonna chop it up anyway. So
exactly. And get this. I'm about to throw it in this jus that I've got over here.
oh, okay. Like a consomme or something?
Yeah. So look,
Oh yeah.
this stuff's boiling.
That'll even make it more tender.
And put it in there for another hour so that it just cooks, guys. So I just made the briskets because I got a bad feeling about today. It's a bad. I mean, there's too many people coming. That's the problem. I was like,
He must know something.
yeah. Got a bad feeling it's gonna be. It could be a large crowd. But I mean, this is really what you want. I'm saying I mess it up, but when the brisket comes out and it does that, and then you throw it in some tacos, objectively, yeah, I just thought I ruined it.
Nah, that'll work.
Yeah. Now this is literally one of them. What's it? Them skinny ones. It's a trim one.
Oh.
Yeah. So you got to do a couple more tricks. I was like,
Because they're leaner, yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting this thing in the thing anyway, people. So stay tuned. Keep it whiskey. Chances here. The show's about to begin. Woo!
What's up? Texas.
Oh.
You know, those are the ones we got into.
Yeah. Those. Hey, look. Some of those are good. Tim said I would sell that for $60, $70. Now, guys, these guys have no clue. They didn't speak on the phone, and they literally brought. When you said Old Overholt, this is Old Overholt at its finest.
I'm good on top of my 10.
Isn't that crazy, man?
You don't have to open your 12 if it's not open.
It's open. Yeah. It's open.
Oh shit! Go ahead on the inside. Start walking the people through. What's going on here?
I started thinking about it, and I had to research it to figure it out. What's older, bourbon or rye?
Ooh, which one is it?
Rye. Rye was created about 10 years before bourbon was.
Damn.
Interesting.
And you always hear people talk about oldest operating brands and all this kind of thing, continuous. Believe it or not, Old Overholt is the longest running brand of whiskey. You know, it's a rye, and it was founded in Pennsylvania and then later bought by Beam. But you know, it's one of those things that I didn't know about that I had to fall down the rabbit hole to find out.
So why is rye older than the bourbon?
Well, they tried to do what they had, and what they had in Pennsylvania, what grew there well was rye.
Right.
And they were used to barley and those kinds of things, so they understood how to malt those. And like Pennsylvania rye usually means no corn, right? So, and if you know anybody else that uses no corn in the rye, MGP, 95.5s are ubiquitous, but they are made to withstand a barrel for a long time. So they have this lasting thing where a lot of your ryes that have corn, you know, they're ready, or they're maturing at age 4 and 6. These ryes, we've always said it, they take that turn at about 8. and they get this fruit component and all these things in them. So once again, we kind of owe that to the past and Pennsylvania ryes that started it. So.
Look at that.
buddy.
How was your trip?
More rye.
All right, that's crazy. And I laughed when I last saw the Sazerac because I knew Jimmy was going to bring it.
And I brought Overholt, he brought Overholt.
Yeah, so yo.
Well, I had this, and man, I was very impressed, dude.
Yeah, I got to take a little taste of it last
It's
night.
not handy, but it's damn sure $40.
For $40, I'll take it over
Yeah.
handy, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah,
for the price point, but I'm
Spice, fruit, and balanced. But y'all see what y'all think about it. So
I'm gonna like I'm kind of weird on this because most everybody loved it, but the Indiana Handy was not my thing.
oh really?
Nope. I didn't buy one. Didn't like it.
Too much citrus?
Tried it again. I was florally to me.
Floral, okay.
I didn't like it, but everybody's raving about it.
Rye's can definitely be floral.
Yeah, but I mean, it just wasn't my thing, and that's rare. I'm very few blendery bottles I like, but that one just wasn't my cup of tea. But can't talk highly enough about that $40 Sazerac 125. Oh, that motherfucker is good.
Yeah, I've seen it as low as $35.99. So.
Yeah, I mean that's even better. I mean, I'm sure if you buy a case, you could probably get them for even cheaper.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's just it's reminiscent of me of the days when it was $29.99 for a Russell 10-year or a McKenna 10-year.
Right.
You know.
The good old days.
Yeah. So.
All right, Jim, get over on this side, man.
That one's got 10-year wheat in it.
I can swish it and spit it a little bit, but oh yeah, it's nice.
Now, guys, Chance just walked us through rye came before bourbon.
Yep.
And it makes complete sense because maybe somebody cracked the code on bourbon. So I wasn't surprised. If I had to guess and we was like, hey, I want rye for 500, I would have been like, rye sounds more like it based on the little history I know. Now, you guys did an overhaul.
Old Overholt, yeah, Jim Beam product. Now,
And this is funny because Tim gave me one of these moons ago
yeah.
to finish off.
Yep.
What is this? Why is it good? Why do y'all have so many of them?
So they just started this about 3 years ago. These are yearly LE releases, 23, 24, 25. They are a Jim Beam product that was kind of forgotten about and put on the bottom shelf, only aged 4 years, low proof. And then they said, well, we're gonna wake this brand back up.
Revamp.
Yep, revamp. They went with these high proof, high strength, older ryes, which is what everybody wants. And the rye market has really caught on too.
Yeah.
What's important about this brand in general is it's the oldest operating whiskey name in America.
Jim Beam?
No, not Jim Beam.
I
Overholt.
was about to say, Jim, I thought Jack was around there for a little bit. But
So Beam bought Overholt back in like late 90s or early 2000s, late 90s.
you know what's funny, guys, is I live in the business world, so I always teach people who are trying to learn about brands and brand management about M&A. Somebody says, well, what is M&A, mergers and acquisitions? At some point, your brand will plateau. And you go, what do we do next? We got to go buy some other people that have areas of expertise that you may not have had. And that's a whole different thing. But when I got to the whiskey world, and the first time I went to Jim Beam in Kentucky, for one, the land, the distillery, the gift
campus,
shop
the campus.
is crazy. They were like, hey, Jim used to live right there. I said, this to me felt historic. For one, you're literally on their land. It's gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
You go. I said, dude, so they've been passing this down to whoever for the past 100 years?
Yeah, Master still lived on property. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got Booker's and the bronze statue and the rocking chair.
Yep.
And it blew my mind because I personally had never been to a distillery, so to see the land, how it was cultivated, even going to Buffalo Trace when we went, and saying that, what's the dude's name that brought the trees back from different places because he loved horticulture? Was it E.H. Taylor or Colonel whatever?
It wasn't Albert Bland, it must have been Taylor. Yeah.
One of the guys in one part of Buffalo Trace saw all these weird trees and grass and plants and stuff, but it's because he loved bringing new things
Forestry.
back as he traveled the world. So I said, man, there's literally history, not just in the making, but they go, oh, this is cool, we should buy it. I think that's interesting to say the least when I'm like learning from the business side and then the brand side and not all bourbon's equal. So Old Overhaul, you're saying is the oldest
Whiskey brand in America. As far as continuously operating.
It's kind of like how Yingling is to breweries. This is
Yeah,
to
like
a
a
distillery.
Yingling. What is that?
It's a beer. It's the
Oh,
oldest
beer. Okay, I just
oldest
wanna make
brewery in America in
Literally,
Pennsylvania.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then anytime you say continuous operating, that means they went through prohibition, right? So they were one of the people that were able to make prescriptions.
Right. Yep.
prescription whiskey during Prohibition.
And that's really cool when you see those. There's still some floating around.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, guys, that's food for thought, man. Because again, I didn't know this. Now, when you say that means they never shut down.
Right.
A lot of the brands, even Green Rivers, got revitalized. We saw the picture literally of when it was destroyed, demolished, and then they showed us. We walked into the Rick House.
Yeah.
And so you got walk in. There's a photo where it was just crumbles and rocks and wood and whatever else. And then you walk in there and it's been revitalized. You said, so this was that. You go, yeah. But they got shut down moons ago.
Yeah.
And got revitalized, so this would never shut down.
Yeah, it moved, but it never shut down. And like I said, when it started out, it was Pennsylvania rye. And Pennsylvania rye usually means there's no corn in the recipe whatsoever. Somebody else knows that.
Spicy.
9.5 MGP.
Very spicy rye.
And those are built to stand time in a barrel, basically.
I didn't know that.
Now, Jim Beam, when they came over, they changed the recipe. So this, I call this a Kentucky rye. And a Kentucky rye is usually a barely legal rye, 51 to 55%. It's not disclosed what this is.
Pikesville, is that 51, Sam?
Yeah, but you can definitely tell that there's corn in here, so because you get some of the sweetness, right?
Interesting.
And then ryes have their own set of rules. They're not quite as stringent as bourbon, but they do adhere to a lot of the same rules. Like straight rye has to be 4 years. It has to go into a new charred oak barrel. It has to go in at 125, not distilled over 160. Same rules as bourbon.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about rye that's funny though is because it's not an inherently American-only spirit, there's such thing as Canadian rye, right?
Yep.
So
That part I do know.
you know how much rye has to be in a Canadian rye?
How much?
0.
That's cheap. That's cheap like mug. What the hell?
By law, it only has to resemble the taste of a rye. It doesn't have to.
Wow, that's Canadian.
Rye flavor.
Hey, they loosey-goosey on them laws,
They
boy.
can also add color and flavoring in Canada.
They can add color and flavor.
Do you remember when they released the Crown and they called it Bourbon Mash? They had to retract that. They couldn't sell it on our shelves in America because it's not bourbon, and they labeled it bourbon. So they pulled that joker. God bless you.
Thank you.
So rye was an important part of American history. It really was. And like I said, when it started, Pennsylvania, they worked with what they had and what they knew. And what they knew was kind of Scotch and Irish disciplines, and then they could grow rye. But the thing that's difficult about rye is malting it. Malting rye is a difficult process where you're basically, wetting it and then replanting it and making a seed and a root,
Sprouting
and
it.
then you knock those things off. It takes days, weeks to do that.
Yeesh.
That's why all the big guys farm it out to somebody.
Wow, that's good. That's
Hey,
good
look.
news. I didn't know none of that.
Listen, every time I go to Kentucky, I learn a ton. When Chance comes here, I learn a ton. When I'm with Tim, I learn a ton. Sitting back, I plan on learning even more because this stuff is not straightforward. I personally love the business side and branding side because when you say brand, any brand who starts whiskey today is going to source. It's not realistic that you, no, you source it from somebody. And we would do the same when our brand gets done. So you go, where are the places? What I love about the Plenary is giving us access. We're acquiring access to some of the best places. So I'll have a great perspective with his help, Tim's help, Richard's help, and everybody else that shows up on where we should start flavor-wise, especially those that aren't going anywhere. But these are crazy, and these are over 100 plus proof.
Yeah.
Is this normal for them?
Yeah, with cash strength at that age, yeah, it would be normal. And they actually went down in proof over the years, and I was kind of worried about it because 23 was really good to me, and it had this crazy fruit on it with the rye spice in the back of it. So it had the rye characteristics I was used to. This one had more fruit, but lost a lot of the character. It kind of came, single note or one notes. And I was a little worried where the brand was going, but this 12 is well balanced, I think, and I think it might be better than the 10 in my opinion.
Is that the newest release, the 12?
Yeah,
Yep.
yep, 25. So I don't mind where it's going right now. It's improving. It may have taken a step back, but some people may like that better with the fruit. But to me, my rankings would probably be 20. 25, 23, 24. I don't know how you feel about it, but I know you drink
Yeah,
this.
I put the 11 last out of these three.
Okay.
10 and 12.
It's
10's obviously a little higher proof, but
Yeah.
and this is being more of a fresh crack.
Yeah. I just like how balanced that is.
Yeah.
This one's spicy and kicks you in the butt. I mean, it does, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay. Well, in the next video, guys, we'll get everybody's perspective on what this thing tastes like. You guys can give them tasting notes, but I don't know that there's a good video that articulates what people are tasting, how to try things separately, singly, that are exactly, technically the same.
Yeah, same mash bill.
Because I get confused until you walk into the blender and it's like, oh, these are sisters. Well, they don't taste like sisters.
Because the wood got involved.
Oh, Woody, no Harrelson.
And Jimmy, what you got here, boss?
Whatever
So
reason,
this is a rack of pork.
Whenever
This is a
they make
loin, bone-in loin
I paid 22 bucks.
that I smoked. We did these before last year, if you remember.
Like 27.
So I'm gonna
But they had it.
slice this up a little bit.
I don't know what the deal was. Or it's
I'm gonna take like one bone home for the girls, and then the rest is all yo. If I can get between that bone there.
Man.
He biting his tongue. Actually.
Pull back.
Hey, I'm not drinking, so I'm a little less loose lip today. That's a baby back, basically,
That's a nice
right
rack
there.
right there.
Yeah, y'all can nibble on them too.
You're just setting them up.
Somebody just tee up Jefferson.
Y'all need to tee off on that shit.
That thing is crazy juicy, man. This funny. It's like grown men watching somebody. Look at that meat there.
Did you make your sauce, or?
I did. I made a little sauce for it too. You guys can try it. Everybody,
Samples?
get a taster. Yeah, I mean, might as well, right?
Since we
You,
here.
you want to put this in something? And I got a couple of pork tenderloins for y'all too. You want to try the sauce on it?
I don't know. I guess you don't call that bark, but I like it. The coating.
It's kind of like bark.
Vinegar sauce?
I just used apple cider vinegar to keep it moist while I was smoking it. There you go. I'll need that again to put for these.
What's this cut called?
This is a pork tenderloin.
Oh, the tenderloin.
That was pork, rack of pork. This one I was marinated for several days, and then I threw a bunch of pepper and salt and stuff.
Color got into that one.
Yeah, that from the marinade. But
Yeah, buddy.
there's a few samples for you.
Hope Army's coming with all this.
Yeah, no. It's
Where's that
I got you.
container?
right behind you guys. This is what a booze and food look like.
appetizer style.
Yeah, this is the apps.
You show up early, you get a little prequel.
That fire.
That ain't good. That ain't bad.
That's
Right here.
So Jimmy Mason. Some barbecue sauce. We chop down some rack.
Hey, that's pretty good groceries, y'all.
Oh, that's damn good.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
Look at all the juice that came out of that loin.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gonna pour it right back on there. What do you think? Not too shabby.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Don't waste it.
That shit's good, dog. I've been letting that shit soak for. I marinated like 24 hours with the dry rub.
Oh, yeah.
Of the loin. The other ones were like 4 days.
It'll take me a minute to get my palate back. That's some pepper.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
blow
you're
you out.
good. You're good. It's worth it.
Right.
It ain't too bad. At least you know you're gonna go home relatively sober with that much meat.
All right. So what are you about to do?
Eric wanted to try the blend.
Okay. So
Decided.
Chance is a blendologist. He's blending like it's his part-time hobby.
You just made this on Saturday?
Yeah. Yep.
And so one of the things I asked these guys, because I asked Tim too this, I said, man, how do you taste the difference in whiskey? Because it looked like it's just brown liquor, right?
Right.
So when you're doing a blind or a taste test, or even Buck put us in the blind with the, what was we drinking?
Yeah, on Saturday.
King.
Oh, the EA Taylor?
King.
The key.
Oh yeah, King took yeah.
But the blind was taken.
Dude, I must have got fucked up that day.
Sounded like it.
You did.
Boy, you were too.
I know.
Wait, that was New Year's Eve, wasn't it?
Yes.
You called me. I'm at dinner. Yes, that's your birthday. And wait, New Year's Eve, and I love you.
Bro, I was fucking hammered, son. I woke up the next day like death. I was like, whatever the fuck Buck be drinking, keep that shit, motherfucker.
Try to go to Kentucky with that.
Hey, dude, I was like done, bro. And then, you know me, I drink a hefty amount. Like I ain't a slouch now.
But that motherfucker.
My God.
Buck
Hey, listen,
I
man.
was twirled to say that.
Hey, you know
Sorry
what?
to interject.
No, because
Goodness.
the funniest thing goes at the bar today. Jimmy, once Buck got there, I think he had maybe 2 pours of Kentucky or something. He's like, I'm gonna get fucked up today. And after that, he was already cooked. He was cooked when we was leaving.
Yeah, I mean, we were already drinking, and then this fool shows up later, like maybe an hour and a half before closing.
Always.
And look, and I'm like, bro, we was already there waiting on Tim all day. Like we got there early, so
If I get ready to leave and start walking in the door, Buck walks in. I'm like,
I was done. I mean, that's probably one of the longest days I've been at the Bunny. Now and I wasn't driving, so why not?
Yeah, and mind you, I went up there. Tim said he was going to try to make it. Had to finish the TBC stuff, but long story short, I just said, guys, we're going to take our time. And Buck had already called me. He already gave me the 4-1.
Oh, you knew.
Yeah.
You should have told me. You set me up. You should have told me, hey, take it light for a while.
Think about it. He comes in with his whole his hoodie sweatpants on.
Yeah.
And he's like, look. I'll be up
He
there.
touched those bottles like Vanna White touched them letters, motherfucker. This shit lights you up.
Hey, them 138, 139.
Sheesh. And it's good. It doesn't drink it, so it's like it drinks like it's 105.
Yeah.
So
and
at that part, you're like,
and Jimmy's like, that's a $2,000 bottle. I'm like, my man. And then Buck's like, but
Buck don't care.
he's pouring you this much.
yeah.
And I'm like,
so he's up there Saturday. You know, he borrowed that suitcase. That means all.
oh yeah.
He goes, man, I wish I had another one. I was like, you need 2?
Yeah, he probably does need 2. He knows all the people that are like,
I like to get in his car one day and just take a gander, because I guarantee that motherfucker got about 3 suitcases full of booze.
now, we was going to talk about tasting, guys, but this is the best part about this whiskey thing, specifically because you go all that.
Go off the rails.
Yeah,
off the rails,
definitely.
man. But the King of Kentucky, how would you rate this year's J lot is what it was?
Oh, so I think we blinded it against the local stuff, and I mean, it was good. Obviously, King Kentucky won, right? I chose that one.
I did too. We all chose like, I think A.
I think Buck picked the locals.
Really?
On accident.
He said on accident.
But hey, the locals is really good. I still got to pick up those 2 bottles. Thanks for
I haven't
reminding
tried
me.
that one.
I'll
was
bring
good.
it next week.
It was good to say
I
the
got
least.
2 of them.
It was not King Kentucky, but it still had some King Kentucky components, so I can see why.
Very much similar. Very similar.
I'd say if it was a different year, you're like, okay, that tastes familiar.
I think the age
but
is
that
the
King
difference.
at the right very end, it's an amount of dust on there.
That's
like,
exactly
the
it. The
history
age.
is somewhere.
The
It's the
age,
age.
and if you listen to Buck, it's the warehouse.
Yeah, well, it's Warehouse J, so that's why they're similar.
Yeah.
But I think that the King had a little bit more dust and funk. We gave it that age statement.
I think he said 18-year J warehouse is his top 2 pours of all time.
Yeah.
And he's had some stuff.
Oh yeah, that guy's had a
When
lot.
somebody like Buck tells you that, there are people that tell me, Trevor, I wish I could have half of what you've had. And I'm like, boy, I don't even know what I've had. But they like, boy, if I got to try this and that, I said, let me think.
We gotta come up with
counter.
we gotta come up with an app that every time you have a drink, you just input it.
Instagram.
But then you gotta go back. I want something where I can just search. Have I had this? And if not, input it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's not possible.
That's what we ought to do, like make a collage at the end of the year of everything we're drinking.
I am for sure, because I know better. That's why I've been taking these photos, and I forgot I took a few, so I put up like the 12 and some others of Willits and things, but I know for a fact we'll be in Kentucky in March at some point. And the
We got
legend,
3 more photos to take.
yeah, because for sure, I'm 100%. Every time we go, somebody brings something that you never had, and I'm just there to record. So
Before you know it, they'll be sending us their whole lineup for the year in these places. So
no, we won't have to. We'll get the barrel.
I'm just saying,
We'll get
a
the
lot
barrel,
of people
get
that
to choose
review
your bottle.
booze, they'll send them their whole lineup.
That's We're already getting medals from a lot of people.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of good stuff, man. Some
Like
stuff
Ernie
off
got
camera,
all the
I'll tell
last of motels. He got all of them that they released. They sent him like little bottles for him to review.
you. Oh, they give people those stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this page get it's
what
over
I'm
there.
saying.
It's
Media samples.
Yeah, it's because they want you to promote it, review it, talk about it. It gives them publicity. It allows us to try it. It's a win-win.
Interesting.
What do you
Yeah,
say
no,
about the
it's-
cigarette?
Fucking Marlboro man. Shit, I want to smoke a whole pack after that. Giddy up, cowboy.
I know you don't like it, but it's nostalgia for
It's
me.
cool, man.
It's nostalgia.
If you're a
bottle.
smoker, I get it.
Yeah. It's that early morning
If
smoke.
if that first smell of the smoke too.
Yeah.
If you're not a smoker, I can get why you would hate it.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what's going on, but we're supposed to discuss
Old Overholt.
yeah, Old Overholt. Now, how do you tell the difference between two of the same mash bills, just a few different points of proof, and literally the same brand?
Well, that's kind of the point, right?
Well, you tell me. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, that's what I wanted to look at is like, what does 1 year age difference make? What does a couple of points proof difference make? What does all these little things that matter? You know, we do it at the blendery all the time. We do like a 1 to 15 blend and it completely different whiskey, right?
Right.
Or you add water to something and it changes it completely. I don't know if you...
Or mutes it, or makes it worse. Sometimes better.
yeah, I don't know if you tried cherry bomb yet.
No.
But, oh, God.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it was just a small little tweak. You know?
Oh, is that a blend?
Maybe a bottle of the month.
Oh, nice.
So I will be getting that one.
I hope so. I hope it works out. But yeah, these whiskeys are all the same mash bill, and you can call them all the same juice, but they taste completely different. And to me, like we were saying in the other video, to me, the first one that came out was a spice bomb, and I loved it because of that. This one has more fruit components to me and kind of dark chocolate.
Oh, cool.
And then this one is just super well balanced, and it went down in proof. It went down a lot here and a little here. I think 121 and 117.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when you're talking points, it's not tremendous,
No.
right? It's not like 107 versus 120.
Oh, well, this one was 107.
Oh,
so
that's a pretty big
yeah,
jump.
so that one made a big swing.
That's
right?
a big swing.
Yeah, but you know, I was worried about it the second year because to me it went down, and I was like, where are they going with this? But then I think they've revived themselves the fourth year, so I'll definitely buy. Or the
26?
third year, I'll definitely buy the fourth year. Yeah.
You know, places like things like these. I'm really scaling back on purchases unless I try it.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at with 26 for me. Scaling back on, not that it's just because I got some certain goals for myself.
Yeah.
Not a hate on any whiskey at all, but I gotta try it and love it to buy it at this point for 26.
My problem is like I'm just tired of the games that the stores play, and I'm tired of the hypocrites that talk about it and everything else. So
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
yeah. So I mean, I've made a vow to myself to unless it's really special, it's just going to be blendery this year. So.
Hey,
There you go.
I get that, especially because you get to create all the bottles that you want anyway.
Right.
And they're relatively good. And you get first dibs on going and digging in the barrel, so you go, why am I going anywhere else?
Well, and the booze that Tim has, honestly, man, like you're hard pressed to find it on a shelf.
Yeah, now that they've expanded how many distillates they have and everything, I mean, there's not a lot of reason to go to it.
Except for like the George T. Stags, like the one me and him are contemplating splitting the bottom. Like, dang, I want that.
Yeah, that's
Which year?
Dusty.
2017, and it's half off. It was regular like 1,500. It's $8.90 or $8.99. Yeah, so so we could split that 400 a piece. I think we should probably pull the trick on that. Those are the type of purchase I'll buy, and then I'll be done for a month. You know what I mean? Like I'm not buying nothing.
I'm gonna try to get a
else.
sample. See.
Yeah,
from somebody.
I think Tim has a 17, dude. Ask him.
Yeah. Well, I guess Overhaul. Anything else you want to know about that? Because it sounds like this is a good purchase.
Yeah, and like I said, very historic brand, oldest operating name in whiskey in America.
And what's the price point on these? The MSRP or
$100.
Yeah, they're all
So
about
that's
$100.
decent.
Yeah, and I mean you're talking about a 10, 11, and 12 year, and they didn't go up a lot in price as the ages go on. So,
And can you get these at regular liquor stores?
Yeah,
or you gotta
these-
go specs.
all
Like,
these were bought from Specs.
specs.
Yeah.
And they're sought after, but they're not allocated. So it's like you may not see them at one store, but you'll see them somewhere.
But they're on the shelf. They're not in the allocated case.
Exactly.
And like you have to be a Rye fan to even know what this name is.
Yep.
And like I said, you know, historically, you know, Pennsylvania rye, but now it's more of a Kentucky rye with 51% rye, which makes it a barely legal rye.
I think the labeling, I think everything about it is cool.
Yeah.
It's got that little vintage feel to it.
Yeah, it's a throwback.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I think he mentioned Taylor earlier. They were one of the first rye whiskeys to adopt the Bottled in Bond Act.
Nice.
So
Very cool.
Yep.
Good to know.
So very historic brand, worth a pickup in my opinion. All three of them, honestly. you know, your flavor profile is going to differ from mine maybe, but
What would you rate them, not blind, just off the today? What would you say?
Yeah, to me, I think this one has the best balance, so I'm going to put it at 1. I'm going to put this one last.
Okay.
Just because it seems
The
more
11-year?
singular note. And then this one's a spicy one that kicks you in the butt, and I like that.
So this one's like hits you in the mouth. This one's kind of
Yeah.
and then this one is like everything.
Super balanced, yeah. Yeah, so for me, it'd be 25, 23, 24.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's almost wrapping time, and no bars. It's one of those things where you check your tip on these things once you get to 165, which they're not at. Not these at least. They look like they're cooked, but I turned it up and blasted them real quick. So you see it's hit 145. It's not on the bone. Got some fat in there. It's only about 150. So they probably got a couple more hours to cook. We've got some people coming over, so I just blasted it real quick to try to speed up some of the process. And over the next 4 hours, to keep the juices popping, piece of paper and foil go a long way. So just like that, I'll literally grab them directly off here. Like a Christmas present, but better, because there's meat involved. Look at this. Now the other one, the big one, I knew it was gonna take a little bit, so the beauty about wrapping these, this one's not wrappable yet. So this far right one, it looks good. That means all the heat's actually in the middle. Boom. You go, wow. That's basically raw still. And it don't look like it, but this is where you put this one over here. Rotate this a little bit. Ooh. Damn. And then again, stir my corn. It's got some butter in there. Smoked corn takes about 2 hours. And this is gonna be an elote that I put together for the guys, so it's gonna look crazy when it's done. But this is just me smoking the corn, some butter, and a nice little pan. Yep. I think that might be the elote, elote one. So, stay tuned, people. Keep it whiskey. Gotta check. I got like 3 timers going. Yeah. And realistically, cooking's a labor of love. So it's really just me watching the time, watching the temp, watching the time, watching the temp, knowing your time, knowing your numbers every time I set a new timer. So I would tell you, if you are cooking, cook stuff separately so you can master your flow on your grill. That way you have a good perspective on what it looks like. Because even right now, I'll put this all at different times. And the biggest time is the big ribs. Like the big ones, they're gonna take some time. But I need them to hit 160, and then I just cut this back up. 225. Yeah, 250, because mine gets warm a little bit. So I came out here, it was at 301 off 275. I said, damn, I'm gonna burn this stuff. Can't have that, so it's time to wrap it. Now guys, we are representatives to a degree, and I definitely am beyond a reasonable doubt, of the blendery. Chance, you're now known for being at the blendery just as much as I am, if not more.
Yeah.
But objectively, I know that we were talking about having some whiskey conversations, man.
Yeah.
What's a conversation that you want people, or something you want people to know about whiskey? Because even tomorrow when I talk, I too thought whiskey and alcohol was bad. That was my association, and I only thought about it from a, let's get some money out of this space because I'm good at branding. Now I'm like, oh, every brand's built on value. The highest value of whiskey is connected with others. So now I'm like, oh, this is gonna be even easier, but it has so much more meaning to me nowadays. I'm like, oh, so what's a whiskey conversation you think that most people should have, or you want them to know something about whiskey that they didn't know?
Yeah, I mean, it can be bad, right?
Of course.
For the wrong person or the wrong aptitude or the wrong situation, it definitely can be bad. But there are also times where it can be your savior, and I don't mean the actual liquid, but the experience around it, and the people around it, and the conversations you have. And you know, I'd much rather come have a drink with you and talk about a situation that I got mad at Saturday, and this is real, than throw blows, you know.
Hey, you need those kind of friends too.
Yeah.
What you can converse and learn from and with, to say the least, which is another thing I appreciate about whiskey, man. Is there a conversation that you had relative to whiskey that kind of kept you going? I know you said one of the first bottles you really cracked and meant something was you with your dad, right?
Right, yeah.
That experience, how was that transcending to kind of this future of whiskey that you're participating in now?
Well, and we've talked before. I don't have children myself, but I have nieces and nephews that I shower, and my nephew's first drink was with me.
Oh.
Not his dad, believe it or not. So it's one of those things where if you're going to take care of the person and do it the right way, you should. Especially if you're experiencing whiskey for the first time, and he was. So we walked him through it and walked him down the path, and he's still young and he still wants to make mistakes and do those wild things, and he's in college and all that. So you got to grow and experience and learn from that. But when he comes back and he goes, hey, why do you drink whiskey that costs $100, Chance? Because he'll go buy a $20 bottle and drink it that night because he's in college.
Yeah.
But he sees my bottles last a while, and he's like, how long you had that bottle? I was like, it took about a year to kill this. I mean,
A good year too.
yeah. I mean, a good one. You savor, and you bring it out with good friends. You bring it out with people. You bring it out.
Isn't it always
flirtation.
confusing though, because the good ones kind of go fast around here. It's like,
Well,
that was pretty good.
The
Put a little
blendery
bit more there.
The blendery changes that though,
It does.
because it's always one and done.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about buying it again, and you always know something better's coming.
Always.
There's very few lineages or whiskeys or things that give you that feeling. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, this is a single barrel from Green River. It's the first time they've done a wheated. I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm gonna savor it. With the blendery, this bottle is good, but the next one is gonna be even better.
Exactly.
So
We'll come back and talk about it a little bit more in the next segment.
keep it whiskey, yes.
All right, guys, so we're back with Sazerac. Now, believe it or not, when we went to Vegas, I couldn't finish whiskey at the time. And I got that Saz bottle.
You
remember?
did. We helped you finish it.
I couldn't finish it. It wasn't good to me.
A regular 80 proofer?
Okay, regular. See, here we go to regular business. So I got a regular Saz, could not finish it. Stan and Jamarcus knocked 2 bottles down. They put them dogs to rest.
We were in Vegas, man.
Yeah, I went to sleep. But at any who walking through Sazerac is who makes it and all that other stuff that they want to know.
Sazerac is a Buffalo Trace.
Sazerac product.
Sazerac product. Yep.
Yeah.
Who owns Buffalo Trace?
And your 90 proofer is really meant to be a mixer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people, do they know to mix a bottle that they purchase off the shelf with something else?
They don't know nothing.
Okay, well tell them, man.
They don't know nothing.
Tell them how to keep it a whiskey and make it magical, especially if it's just a regular bottle of Saz.
Yeah, so now there's like 3 varieties, right? You've got a 90, 100, and a 125.
Yep.
And the 100 comes in a full liter. These come in 750s. I think you can get this in a liter sometimes too.
You can get this in a 175 as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and those kind of have different purposes. If you look at the new ones, they even put a recipe on the back for a cocktail, right? And they can definitely all stand up in a cocktail. This one had kind of lost its luster, and people had started using some different ryes, especially in like bars and things for cocktails. And even like when you ordered a Sazerac at a bar, sometimes it didn't have Sazerac.
Didn't have a Sazerac,
Right. So that's why they come out with a 100 proofer, which we're missing here. We got to stand in here for the 100 proofer, but they wanted to get back in the bar scene, and they made it a liter so they could get value out of it.
Yep.
And then literally, I think, so I was down in New Orleans when they came out with the 100, and that was in Mardi Gras. So that was February. And then by October, this one had come out.
Correct.
So they were quick to adapt with the slowing environment and the slowing sales of the 90 proofer. And to me, it's mixer, premium mixer. If you're really hard up, you can drink this straight, the 100 proofer.
Yep.
And then this one really deserves to be drank by itself.
Yep.
If you want to put ice on it, it's Texas, it's 110 degrees outside in the summer, put an ice cube on it. But it definitely has enough flavor, profile, and spice to stand on its own. How do you feel about it?
Well, this one used to be harder to get down here,
Oh, yeah.
but it's pretty much a shelfer, great value, under $30. The biggest knock was 90 proof, because like you said, there were other ones, especially in the bar scene, like Rittenhouse Rye, that's 100 proof. Pikesville, 110 proof. There's a few other ones that fall right into that 100, little over 100 proof, which to me is kind of the ideal spot for cocktail wise. So this one was a little lighter when you put it in a cocktail.
Yeah.
So people have been asking for years if there's any way they can up the proof on that a little bit. And then excitement came when they said they were going to come out with 100 proof.
Yeah.
And then right after that, they came out with the full proof at 125. So
Yeah, and BTAC is really, the Thomas H. Handy is this same recipe, and it's 6 to 8 years.
Yep.
It's the youngest BTAC there is.
Yep.
And it's cash strength, which is, from what I've seen, about 129 to 133.
Yep.
Maybe some years a little higher than that, but I mean that makes this really close.
Comparable, very comparable.
In year and proof.
Yep.
It's not hand selected barrels; it's a big batch, obviously. But I mean, if you're looking for something that's $40 with this proof and this flavor,
Less. This one might have been 35.
yeah, $37.99 or $35.99.
Yep.
With this proof, this flavor, that dollar, I mean, I don't know if there's anything that can really even compete with that.
No.
And I'm going to tell you, I think it'll stand up well in a cocktail. I think an old fashioned with that would be awesome.
And you were telling me about the story with Sazerac in terms of the cocktail and all that.
So Sazeracs were made initially with cognac, and then when they came to Louisiana, the French ran out of cognac and they started using rye whiskey. And that's kind of where it's still a pretty popular drink there in New Orleans. They got the Sazerac House now.
And they still sell cognac at the Sazerac House.
They do.
Sazerac de Cognac.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to be original and get the cognac, you can make an original Sazerac with their cognac.
It also had wormwool in it, which gave you a little hallucination.
Absinthe.
Which made you hallucinate. So.
Hey, we like hallucinations. We're all about that. Psilocybin and stuff like that.
Oh man. I tell you.
Microdosing.
A little bit of everything's okay.
So Saz is a good bottle, or a good bottle to purchase if you make good drinks for people.
Yeah,
so.
with this
Dude,
one.
even neat, bro. I'm telling you, if you haven't had it, try it. You'll be surprised how good it is.
Yeah.
But look at this brand, right? I think Buffalo Trace does the best job with controlling the market. And they saw an old brand that lost its luster and was low proof and was even stopped being used by bars. And in 1 year, they progressed to this, which makes it unbeatable in the market. I mean, it's crazy how fast they moved on that.
They cornered the market, I really think, especially with that 125 proof.
Yeah, how fast they adapted to it.
Well, the fact, I think they saw, I don't know if they planned it or if they saw the reaction to the 100 proof that they, I don't know, maybe, surely they had this planned.
Yeah, you would think.
But man, what a great strategy. Because I've been drinking, I get those Sazeracs. I used to get them for 20, 23 bucks a bottle, and then the store picks would be cool. I've gotten some from Bethany that I really like. So I've liked Saz for several years. I don't really get a lot of Thomas Handies because I just don't have access to BTAC and I don't stand in lines. So,
and I can't say it enough, guys. If you ever find yourself near New Orleans, go to the Sazerac House. It is
it's very cool.
Completely different experience than Buffalo Trace. It is very modern, interactive. It's all touch screens.
I was telling him about it yesterday, how it's interactive. You go to the bar and you have like a mirror and they have these different bartenders from back in the day. You're in a juke joint, you're in a speakeasy. It's really cool. It's interactive. You can take as much time as you want. And you do get to try a real Saz. And
you get a drink every floor as you move down.
Yes. It's cool, and they have merch and bottles too. So it's if you're in the French Quarter, hit up Sazerac House.
Well worth it.
100%.
Well, guys, listen. It sounds like we just got Sazerac, to say the least. And hopefully you learned something. Anything else they should know about Sazerac?
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Keep whiskey, guys.
So let me give you perspective here. I've got a guy named the Whiskey Giant, aka our guy Eric. Eric, he's been a part of my journey. Kind of like I said, relative to our guy James. I didn't have a lot of experiences with people and friends, and Eric told a good story, and I gotta find it. Eric,
Oh man.
you see that, Eric?
Get a facial over here, bro.
Meat facial.
There's a lot to that.
Don't Google that.
Don't say it.
Eric, do you see that, bro?
Pull that bone out in the middle. Bet shit, it's a bone. Bet you come right.
I mean, bro.
Man!
You do that again?
Yeah, dude, we gotta do another.
Hey, hold up.
guys.
We gotta record this shit. Where the hell my phone? I'm recording right now.
I got a video. I'll send it to you.
So let me give you perspective, guys. Eric's a guy who I appreciate. I've said this many times. I'm grateful for him, Chance, Jimmy G, and others for coming to be a part of something I didn't think it was going to be this big. We wake up on a Monday and think, hey, maybe 5 people are going to come. You look up at this 15 people that stopped by on a Monday, and it's things like this where I was like, yo, I got to make this special for our guy Eric because he missed due to the holidays just being here. So I said, man, he's missed the elk. He's missed the duck. I mean, he's missed
Lobster.
a lot.
Lobster, lobster, grilled cheese.
Just rubbing it here now, or?
So
I think he's about to make up for it.
which goes back to how do we capitalize on him being here? Well, it's in moments like this where you go, well, there we go. And mind you, people, that's
You
butter.
need that knife. You used a toothpick and you'd have made that happen.
That-
So that slices mine.
Ah, you wish. But that right there, people, is what I would give to a guy like the whiskey. That right there, like
Damn, look at that thing.
you see that juice in that, like that right there. When they say finger looking good, and I see the camera Jamar's got, it's got the lens getting foggy. I should let this rest for a few moments when we hit the perfect temperature.
Gotta get some weapons here.
Man, I'm trying to like walk around and not get the smell, but I
just want somebody to look at me like Eric looks at that.
And again, people, this doesn't happen if I'm not like grateful. If anybody tell me what they like and they've been a part of my life, I'm like, yo, woo! When I tell you the juice on this thing is just disgusting. Oh, I would wish somebody cooked like that for me. But I can cook, so I'd probably be picking you apart. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's best that I just make the food.
let him hand you the recipe. Make you your own.
If we're being honest, I should just cook the food. But at anywho, Eric, guys, big thank you to Eric for being here. And mind you, I'm gonna give him some elotes so you can try that, but I put that back in the smoker. But that right there, when you see beef short ribs, when last time you see beef short ribs look like that?
It's been a long time. Smell it. See the juice. Smoke it. Let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, no, that's cooking, bro. This still had a little bit more time there. But just even it falling apart like that, you go.
Boy, that melts in your mouth. It melts in my mouth.
Literally like,
Man, that is good.
now guys, Jimmy,
No sauce needed for that one.
you sure?
Oh,
Jimmy G made some sauce in case you do want it. But I concur that if I'm making it, and I could have spent 2 more hours on this, people, but just even watching that with the plastic forks,
Yeah.
like,
I don't even know if he needs a knife.
like the plastic forks are crazy.
that is so good. Thank you.
Guys, look, let me tell you this, man. Eric's one of the people who've shown up when I didn't know what was happening. When I didn't know what was happening. What I would tell you is he's been here and he's not missed, and if he does miss, he lets me know that he's going to miss. But it's people like him that that inspire me to keep going. Like this is week 2 or week 1 of the next 52 weeks. And I said this in the last video, I don't know how to get out of this, but here's the other thing. There's no day where I wake up tomorrow, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be at the blender this week. That doesn't happen. So if I'm not gonna miss the blender, I'm not gonna miss my own, opportunity, and that's by way of Tim.
That's silly good. Melts in your mouth.
Sauce?
That like just dissolves in your mouth.
Yeah. How you do it in the last
That
one
is
too.
crazy.
And again, people, this is light work. And it does require work, so I'm saying light work. Like I didn't cook this for 7 hours.
As I said, and forget it, talk shit, but not forget it.
You don't forget this.
not at all, brother.
I made sure I was like, that's why I've been sitting in the chair trying, like I'm not drinking a lot. I want to make if this meal doesn't work, tonight was worthless. To be very clear, if I don't finish this here, I don't care about the whiskey tonight. Tonight was making sure that Eric's been here literally early days, day 1. I'm not missing this, B. I'm not missing this. or making sure, like, I want to make sure you got a good experience. But it's moments like this where you go, okay, that's what we do this for, guys.
Good.
Keep it whiskey. Stay tuned. Appreciate my guy. We got to do a phone version of this. Until next time.
Dude.